Alright, you guys, so today for breakfast, I'm making potatoes, onions with eggs, like, in it. I forget what you call that. Stir-fried breakfast? I don't know. Okay, then I'm gonna make crescent rolls, cinnamon rolls into cinnamon rolls, with frosting. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I got the potatoes in, and then I will cut up the onion, and within probably like 7 minutes, I guess, I'll put the onion in. Then I'll add the egg after that's browned up. I only put salt and pepper for now because I really want to season the eggs too. I really don't like plain eggs. So, yeah, I'm going to start on that. Alright, you guys, so the potatoes have been cooking a little bit. I put some more butter in it, like a tablespoon, so now I'm going to add the chopped up onion. That's what it looks like. While this is cooking up, I'm going to get started on the crescent rolls. Or the cinnamon roll, crescent roll things. Now, as you guys know, I'm terrified of these things, but my husband is laying down. I don't want to wake him up. He was up with Roman all morning. So I'm going to try to do it myself. I'm a little nervous. I know you guys are like, just banging on the counter, but like, it still pops if you do that. It might be in my control, but it still pops. Sometimes if I just put it down and step away, it does it. It's not doing it, okay. I ended up just using a knife. Alright, so these were previously frozen, so they're a little bit harder to work with. But I am going to basically unroll. They come like, if you haven't used them before, they're like pre-cut out with a dotted line. Ugh, doughy. That's because they were frozen before. So then I'm just gonna line them on the pan. You can't see it, but I'll show you when it's done. Normally I would brush this on, but apparently I need a new brush. I don't know. I can never find it, so I must need a new one. So I'm just gonna, let me do it on when you can see. I'm just gonna spoon it on and just kind of rub it in. That was actually a little bit too much on that one. Now I'm just, oops, I gotta do a part 2, I'm sorry. Alright, this is part 2 of making breakfast. It is September 8th, I believe, 2021. Okay, so I just buttered the crescent rolls, you know, with just a spoon and butter or whatever. So now I'm gonna put on some ground cinnamon. And I'm always nervous tons is gonna come out because that always happens to me. Okay, not bad. And these are going to be topped with some frosting, some buttercream frosting. Alright, so now it's time to roll them. This one you can see. So they're already kind of, you know, shaped so that you can just roll them up. It's like this afterwards. I'm also going to give them a sprinkle with cinnamon, you know, after I roll them up. By the way, these are Great Value crescent rolls, which I think are just as good as Pillsbury, but I got this recipe from Pillsbury. Although it's kind of self-explanatory, really. We'll see how much they really taste like crescent rolls. I'll let you know in the comments. As I said in my last video, these were previously frozen, so they're a little bit but they taste very good. I have to keep an eye on time. Alright, so now I'm going to give them another, you know, tap of cinnamon. Alright, they're ready to go in the oven at 350. Alright, everything is pretty browned in here. So, by the way, if you didn't watch my other one, this is like potatoes and onions. That's it. And now I'm going to add the eggs. Now for seasoning, I want to try how this will be. It's a cheesesteak seasoning because I didn't have any bacon or meat or anything. Well, I do have meat, but I decided not to use it. And some garlic powder. I've never had this on anything like this, only meat, so I don't know how it'll taste. And as always, I'll let you know in the comments. Then put the garlic powder. Alright. Alright, you guys, the cinnamon rolls or crescents are done. They look kind of brown there, but they're not as brown when you put them up close. Usually I'd wait for them to cool to put on frosting of any kind, but since there's, you know, kind of like cinnamon rolls, I want it to be more of a glaze. This is Duncan Hines buttercream. So I'm just going to put a little bit on one. But I'm running out of time. Actually, I can't. Hold on.